Um, the Rat King's body shudders and convulses as you watch the living carpet of devil rats that forms the majority of its bulk begins to writhe. Melvina opens her mouth to speak, but you'll never know what she was going to say. The only sound that escapes from her throat is a long, ragged scream. With a dawning horror, you come to realize what you're looking at. The devil rats that surround Melvina are turning inward. She's being eaten alive. Nom 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 nom. Gobbet stares, dead-eyed, at her former friend as the swarm that is bound to her rips her body apart. Black blood pours in rivers to the aluminium-lined floor. Come on, Gobbet, let's get the hell out of here. You go if you want to, I'm watching this. I owe Melvina that much. Okay? The ghastly feast unfolding before you continues long after Melvina's screams have died away. Finally satisfied, Gobbet nods to you. Seattle, let's go and find Cat and tell him what happened. I'm sure that he'll be... Isabel raises her voice, cutting her off. Gobbet, I don't know how to break this to you, but... She turns her PDA to show you the screen. A grainy video feed of the upper hallways of the sinking ship crackles on the display. You're looking at the sick room that you met Cadmus in. It looks like a slaughterhouse. Blood drips from the walls and half-eaten bodies litter the floor. I managed to patch into some old security cameras while you were watching that thing eat itself. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. As she stares at the display, Gobbet's cheeks drain of color. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like the Rat King must have decided to take Cad and his people down with it. And without knowing what was going on with us, he had no way of knowing to expect it. She clicks the display back off and the video feed goes black. Sorry. Damn it. She closes her eyes. Sorry, yeah, sorry, Cad. There's nothing left for us here, Gobbet. She stares at the shiny object. Let's pitch that stupid rock overboard. Get back on Jomo's boat and go home. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna load the game. I'm gonna load the game. So we didn't signal those guys. We didn't signal those guys, and as a result, they got wrecked by a bunch of rats. Okay, so I guess we have to tell them. I thought if they just stayed there, we wouldn't have to worry about they wouldn't have to fight. Yeah, no, that game, this game. What? There's a bunch of armed people. They're all in the same room, and they got caught. How? Why would? Why would that happen? That doesn't make any sense. Why would the Rat King attack them? For all it knows, if it kills us, then it will retain control of the ship. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I can tell them to leave. Anyway, let's start the mutiny. Moments later, the distant sound of gunshots filters down from above. Karma gain 1. Alright, so now they're fighting. I don't know what they're fighting. Are they fighting the rats? This doesn't make any sense. Alright, come over here and flamethrower. Isabel. Amazing. Isabel's pistol does so much damage. I should have moved Gobbet first though, because now Gobbet's too far away to grab this, right? Yeah. AoE. Why does that bounce to her of all people? Well, that's not good. So you're gonna grab this. And then you're gonna... kill that thing. I should heal... Isabel's not injured? Okay, fine. I'm gonna... Flamethrower... Flamethrower again. Alright, very good. Gobbet can move up a little bit, but stay in cover. Move up a little bit because get a better shot on her when she's ready to go. That's a better dragon line, right? Okay, let me get to the bigger dragon line. Oh, cool, a rat ball. She missed though. Alright, so now we flamethrower a couple of times. Auto please kill her. Please don't suck. Come on, you guys. Oh crap, 30 damage. That's crazy. Alright, so that's the same as before, eaten alive. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, and then she keeps watching. This raft is ours, it's over. Her PDA buzzes, she glances down at it, then turns the screen so that you can see. Cadmus's grim visage fills the screen. I don't know what you just did, but whatever it was, it worked. Those rat things turned on Malvina's loyalists. He wheezes into his mask, gulping in purified air, and when they got done eating them, they started eating each other. See, this is what I mean. Why does telling Cadmus, why does signaling Cadmus? Because this is what I thought would happen, is when we defeat the Rat King, we can, like, she will get the rats to turn on each other, and Cadmus wouldn't even have to fight. We just get them to fight each other. But apparently, if you don't signal them, then they get slaughtered. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, this is what I meant to do, I guess. Gobbet stares down at the shiny object that she holds clutched in her hands. Yeah, I know. I told them to. Right after I did the same to the Rat King. Malvina's dead, Cal. You did good, Gobbet. You and your friends, we won. Come on up topside, a celebration is in order. She shakes her head. No, Cat, no celebrations and no milling around. You can keep this place, I'm done with it. Too many bad memories. And besides all of that, you've got a hell of a mess on your hands. I'll be damned if I'm gonna help you clean up. You've already helped us clean up, Gobbet. We'll always owe you for that. Yeah, well, let's not make a big thing out of it. Goodbye, Cat, and good luck. She flicks the PDA off, the screen goes dark. Captain Jomo is still waiting for us outside, ready to go home? Beyond ready. She passes the shiny object from one hand to the other, scowling. And this stupid thing is taking a one-way trip to the bottom of the bay. Good call. You don't want to sell it? You can probably make good money for that thing. No, this thing is too dangerous, man. You sell this thing, more people is gonna die. You can hang on to it yourself if you want to, you know how powerful that thing is. Nope. It's too dangerous. Alright, good call. Come Come on, Seattle, let's go home. Yeah, no, some things you just can't hold on to. Hioi. Captain Jomo's speedboat carries you away from the sinking ship, now liberated from the tyranny of the Rat King once and for all. The shiny object rests with Malvina's bones at the bottom of Hong Ham Bay. Gilbert stares back at the raft as it recedes into the distance. Her expression is at once happy and sad. Isabel takes her hand and together they turn away. Hioi grows closer. You're going home. Alright. I don't understand. No, I still don't agree. If you don't signal them, they all die. If you do signal them, they all survive. Why? They were already preparing for a mutiny. They were already prepared for a mutiny. I don't know. Anyway, your comlinks chirps and Kindly Cheng's rusty voice slides through the speaker. You can hear the sounds of mahjong players laughing in the background. It's Auntie Cheng, dear. But you sound happy, Auntie Cheng. Oh, I am, my sweet. I'm one step closer to breaking Josephine Sang. She knows what she wants. I have a lead on the location of the plastic-faced man, the man we saw in the surveillance footage meeting Raymond Black at the tea house on the docks. How'd you get this lead? Should we ask? Or how'd you get this lead? I'll explain everything in person. Come see me and we'll talk. Alright, action points upgraded. Oh. +1 action point, your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. So in the previous Shadowrun games, once you unlock this means you're going into your final mission. Because now we get 3 action points per turn, which is super OP. In this game though, we have not done all of the missions. So we can probably still do that stuff, but we get the bonus already. Also, it's like our teammates, their levels are not maxed out. Territoriality Plague Barrier. Conjuring spell that sets 4 heavy cover barriers that last 3 rounds. Anyone that enters takes damage. Gilbert now carries a Devil Rat Spirit Fetish in her standard equipment. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Plague Barrier. Isobel gains Cyberware Jolt Alert System. What does that mean? If the user is brought to a stun state, they'll be jolted awake with 1 AP. Hey, that's handy. Bright Light System Cyber Eye. High energy flash bulbs hidden in the Cyber Eye, capable of temporarily blinding an opponent. AP cost 2, duration 2, cooldown 6. Not sure how useful that is. I don't think we are close range enough. Like, Gilbert is not a close range fighter. She has a grenade launcher, which is a long range weapon. And also like a pistol. So I'm gonna go for this. This seems like a close range thing. Shock Baton? I don't understand what... Okay, it does 2 AP damage per hit. So this stuns people. Lethal Force Recoil Compensation. Full auto fire no longer has a -10 penalty to accuracy. Oh, that's great. That's amazing. Gaichu Red Samurai augments stance metal cover bonus. Gaichu's metal stance now provides a light cover bonus, preventing critical hits in the open. That sounds kinda handy. Ghoul gain ability disease. Gaichu exudes a cloud of disease spores, damaging nearby enemies. Base damage 16 with ongoing 3 HP and 1 AP damage for 3 rounds. AP cost 1, cooldown 5. AP cost 1? So I feel like this range stuff is much better than the melee stuff. Melee stuff not bad, like he's quite good at this. But let's go for the range stuff. Mangler, augment melee weapon. Bleed 2 damage per round for 2 rounds. Alternatively, all of Kosche's firearm systems attacks now pierce armor. Great. Alright, confirm or... exit, I also get to level up. But what do I level up? Right, at this point in time, I can go for anything. I've maxed out on willpower. I did say that maybe I want to do dodge. So 3 and 3 is 9, and then 4... Right. Let me think about it. I might... Let me see if there's any more spells. Like, I might need more intelligence for more spells. So before I do that, let me just see what's available in the shops. Aren't we done talking to 10 Ambrose? Apparently not. Ambrose looks exhausted. He's staring blankly. A glass of amber whiskey next to him. Engine parts litter the floor of the operating theater. Hey, Casey, a big typhoon on the way. Better batten down the hatches. A robot arm swings over for him to take a weary drag from a cigarette. It's gonna be a kicker. What's the deal with the typhoon? It's your first typhoon, isn't it? Typhoons grow out in the Pacific, then come crashing into the coast. The biggest ones hit Category 7, real monsters, unreal. Ambrose swirls his whiskey disconsolately. This one's just a big wet huffer. Streets are gonna flood, aircraft will be grounded. This one's awakened, so get ready for a lot of communications interference. And get your golashes, it's gonna be wet. Galoshes, my bad. Golashes. Get your galoshes. Category 7? We're on like a bunch of floating platforms and we're gonna get hit by a Category 7 storm? Doesn't that destroy everything? Like, the sinking ship is just a bunch of containers strapped together? Isn't a Category 7 storm just gonna completely destroy that thing? He gives you a sidelong glance, a sly look in his eyes. Good time for running in storms. All that wind and rain obscures surveillance. The curfew clears the streets. Cops and security contractors are all tied up. We are at sea level here. What would the storm surge do to heal? Don't we float? Nothing. The Zerang War will seal all of Victoria Harbour behind a big concrete breakwater. It shuts down the harbour and keeps sea level constant. Have you seen the harbour wall activated before? It's a miracle of engineering. It will stop a 2-meter surge with 7-meter wind waves. Oh, they just completely block off the entire harbour. I'm surprised you're not throwing a typhoon party. Nobody's in the mood for it. I'm not either. These streams are driving everyone crazy. He takes a big slug of his whiskey. A mechanical arm from the wheelchair absently fills the glass back up. Fortunately, I have special training for dealing with dreams. He means the alcohol, by the way. Who are you, Ambrose, really? Ambrose stops what he's doing. He regards you silently. His living eye glitters with intelligence. I'm Ambrose Rokatansky. I'm the doctor around here. Rokatansky. Anyone else I might have been is dead and gone. There's no such person as Ambrose Rokatansky, is there? Maybe I wasn't born with that name. Maybe Icebreaker's just a notorious and secretive Kong runner who vanished with his team. Maybe I never worked for him. Maybe I did. I'll tell you what's real. This clinic is real. What I do here is real. This place is as real as it comes. Karen was real. She was my friend. And the heart in my story, that's real too. As far as the rest, well, some stories are too dangerous to tell. Why did you leave Chicago, really? Maybe it wasn't Chicago I left. There's been a lot of mixing in the UCAS Midwest. It's a big territory that my accent could be from. Maybe I crossed someone. The Mafia, Ares, the Russians. Stuffer Shack. Stuffer Shack! Ambrose winks, but with his cyber eye. His living eye keeps watching you, relentless. Maybe saying that my old hood is inside the Chicago containment zone is just a way to cover my tracks. Uh-huh. Go Bears!